Let me tell you about May. You know the type, always swaying her hips when she walks, always talking about the big things coming her way, always looking for the easy road to wealth. May worked as a cashier at Mr. Johnson's shop in our neighborhood. Every day, she would come to work with those fake buttocks strapped on, moving side to side like she was walking on a fashion runway instead of going to sell provisions. The men would look, yes, but some would laugh behind her back. Some would come close, then discover the truth and disappear. But May, she didn't care. In her mind, she was one step away from catching a big fish, a wealthy man who would change her life forever. May's obsession didn't start overnight, no. It grew slowly, like a poison spreading through her mind. Every night after closing the shop, she would rush home, throw herself on her bed and scroll through Instagram. Her phone screen would light up her face in the darkness, and she would watch them, the celebrities, the influencers, the slay queens with their impossible curves and perfect lives. Look at this celebrity, she would whisper to herself, zooming in on the actress's photos. See her body, look at body, see how men are falling over themselves for her. God, see the cars, the houses, the respect. She would spend hours that she would have used for sleep, watching videos of Nollywood stars at parties, their bodies moving in designer dresses, their lives looking like paradise. She followed every American celebrity too, women who had transformed their bodies in men's mind, transformed their destinies. If I had a body like this, she would say, touching her flat hips, everything will change, everything. During the day, she would borrow things. Her friend Ngozi had a Brazilian wig, long, silky, expensive. May would beg to borrow it for weekends. Just for Saturday now, please, this Saturday. I will bring it back Sunday, I promise. She will wear that wig and take 50 pictures from different angles, posting them online with captions. New look. Who's this? Hashtag flawless. Hashtag bad girl. Hashtag luxury life. The wig will go back to Ngozi on Sunday, but the picture stayed online, making people think May could afford such things. She borrowed shoes from Amaka, handbags from Chioma, even makeup from the girl who sold cosmetics at the market, promising to advertise for her in exchange. Her room was nothing special, just a small space with peeling paint and a mattress on the floor. But on Instagram, May's life looked golden. She would take pictures in her friend's car, pretending it was hers. She would take pictures at the entrance of fancy hotels, never going inside, just standing there long enough to get the shot. Fake it till you make it, she would tell herself. That's what they all did. That's the secret. But there was one thing she couldn't fake convincingly, her body. The fake buttocks from the market would shift when she walked. Sometimes one side would be higher than the other. Once at a party, the padding slipped down to her thighs and she had to rush to the bedroom to adjust it. The men who had been following her saw it and laughed. That night, May cried herself to sleep, not because she was ashamed of her natural body, but because her packaging had failed. I need the real thing, she decided. No more faking, I need surgery, real surgery like the celebrities have. Then nobody will laugh. Then everyone will respect me. Then my life will finally begin. She started saving small amounts from her salary, but after paying rent, sending money to her mother in the village and buying food, there was nothing left. She had been saving for 8 months and only had 50,000 naira. The surgery cost 450,000 naira. At this rate too, I will be old and grey before I can afford it, she lamented. Every night, she would watch more videos of celebrities and the hunger would grow stronger. She would see them in music videos, bouncing and glowing. She would see them getting proposals from wealthy men. She would see them living the life she desperately wanted. And then, like an answer to a prayer, or perhaps a test from the devil, the opportunity came. It was December 20th when everything started. Mr. Johnson called May into his office. May, I need you to do something important for me, he said, handing her a thick envelope. This is 500,000 naira. Take it to the bank today and deposit it into the business account. With Christmas coming, I need to make sure it's safe. May collected the envelope, feeling the weight of it in her hands. Her heart began to race. Yes, sir, she said. I'll go right now. But as she walked out of that office, something dark whispered in her mind. She had been planning to get a real BBL surgery. Brazilian butt lift, the real thing, not these fake ones that kept sleeping and embarrassing her. The surgery cost 450,000 naira. The bank was closing for Christmas holiday. They wouldn't reopen until January 2nd. That's almost 2 weeks, she thought to herself, her hands trembling slightly as she held the envelope. 2 weeks is plenty of time. I'll get the surgery, look amazing for all the Christmas parties, catch a rich man and pay the money back before January. Mr. Johnson will never know. She looked left, she looked right, then she put the envelope in her bag and headed straight to the doctor's office instead of the bank. By December 21st, May was on the operating table. By December 22nd, she was lying in a recovery room in more pain than she had ever imagined. The doctor said recovery would take a few days, but she couldn't even sit properly. Every moment felt like fire. But even through the pain, May was smiling. She took pictures of herself in the hospital bed, posting them online with captions. My baby took care of me. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag living my best life. Hashtag Christmas Queen. Her phone buzzed with comments. Who is the mystery man? May is living the life who some people are just lucky. She replied to every comment, adding more lies on top of lies. He's very private, but he loves me so much. He said I deserve the best. The neighbors started talking. They saw her post. They spread the word. May has finally landed a big fish. Oh, did you see her new body? Someone spent serious money on her. By Christmas Eve, May could finally walk again, though still sore. She squeezed herself into a tight red dress and headed to the biggest party in town, the annual Christmas Eve bash at Golden Gate Hotel, where all the wealthy men will be. She walked in, swaying her new hips and hair turned. Men noticed she felt like a queen. A man in an expensive suit approached her. Hello, beautiful. I am Chief. May's heart leaped. Chief meant money. It meant connections. It meant salvation. They talked. He bought her drinks. He laughed at her jokes. He put his hand on her waist and said, "You're different from other girls." This is it, May thought. This is the one. By tomorrow, I'll tell him about a small business problem and he will solve it without blinking. But then a woman appeared, elegant, dripping in gold jewelry. "Honey, there you are," the woman said, sliding her arm through Chief's. "The governor is asking for you." Chief's face changed. He cleared his throat, removed his hand from May's waist, and walked away without a word. Just like that. May stood there, holding her drink, watching her miracle disappear into the crowd. She spent the rest of the night meeting other men. Some had money but were only looking for one night stand. Some had nice clothes but borrowed cars and lived with their mothers. Some were married. Some were players. None of them were her answer. By 2 a.m., May limped home in her high heels, her new body aching, her hope deflating like a punctured balloon. May 26th, Boxing Day, May woke up and counted the money she had left. After the surgery and her Christmas shopping and party clothes, she had 15,000 naira remaining. She needed 500,000 naira in 6 days. She called her friend Blessing. "Bless, please, I need to borrow 200,000 naira. Emergency. I'll pay you back in February." Blessing laughed a bitter laugh. "May, I just spent my last money on Christmas rice. You that has a rich boyfriend, You're asking me for money? She called 5 more friends. Same story. Everyone was broke after Christmas. Everyone reminded her about her rich boyfriend who should be helping her. December 28th, 4 days until the bank reopened. May tried to sell her TV, her jewelry, her phone. Nobody was buying. Everyone has spent their money on Christmas. December 29th, 3 days, May couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. She kept checking her phone, hoping for a miracle. Maybe Chief would call. Maybe anyone would call with money. Nobody called. December 30th, her phone rang. Mr. Johnson's name appeared on the screen. Her blood turned to ice. May, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Her voice shook. I need you to help me with something. Can you check the deposit slip from the 500,000 naira you deposited? The bank is saying they can't find the record in their system. They need the reference number. Silence. May, are you there? Sir, Her mouth opened, but no more word came out. May, you deposited the money, didn't you? More silence, then tears. Then the truth came pouring out like a broken dam. Sir, I am sorry. I am so sorry. I took the money. I did something foolish. I thought I could pay it back. Please, sir, I will pay you. I'll work for free. Please don't call the police. Please, sir. The line went quiet. When Mr. Johnson spoke again, his voice was cold like ice. May, you have until January 2nd to bring my money. If not, I am reporting you to the police. You stole from me. You hear me? You are a thief. The phone went dead. By New Year's Eve, the whole neighborhood knew. Someone had heard her crying outside. Someone else had seen her trying to sell her things desperately. The story spread like wildfire. You remember May that was bragging about her rich boyfriend? It was all lies. She stole money from her boss for that surgery. I knew something was wrong. Which rich man hides like that? Pride, that's what it is. Pride has disgraced her. The same neighbors who had envied her, who had liked her post, who had called her lucky, now they mocked her, they laughed. They pointed when she walked past. May sat in her room on New Year's Eve while others celebrated. She could hear the fireworks outside, the music, the laughter. But in her room, there was only darkness and shame. Her mother's phone call came at midnight. Mommy, I made a terrible mistake. May cried into the phone. Her mother was silent for a long moment. Then she said, your father and I will sell some things. We will help you pay it back. But May, you will work and pay us back every kobo. Every single kobo. Do you understand? Yes, mommy. And May, yes, mommy. That body you bought with stolen money, I hope it was worth your peace of mind. I hope it was worth your reputation. I hope it was worth your job and your dignity. It wasn't. May knew it wasn't. January 2nd, 2025. May stood in front of Mr. Johnson with her parents. They handed him the money from selling their land, money they had saved for emergencies, money they had set aside for her father's medical treatment. Mr. Johnson collected the money and counted it. Then he looked at May. You are fired. I can't trust you anymore. And if I see you anywhere near my shop, I will still call the police. May nodded. She couldn't even look him in the eye. Outside, as they walked away, her father spoke for the first time. In this life, there are no shortcuts. Every shortcut is a long cut in disguise. You wanted to fly before learning to walk. Now look at where you have landed. May looked down at her body, the body she had bought with stolen money, the body that caught attention but not love, not respect, not wealth, just shame. That night, alone in her room, May looked in the mirror. The new hips were there, the new cuffs were there, but the person looking back at her was someone she didn't recognize anymore. someone who had lost everything chasing after nothing. She remembered a proverb her grandmother used to say. The lizard that jumped from the high iroko tree to the ground said he would praise himself if no one else did. But the lizard forgot that if he breaks his bones, he will suffer alone. May had jumped, and now she was broken. Months passed. May found a new job, working as a cleaner at a small hotel, making barely enough to send money home to her parents every month. The Instagram post stopped. The hip swaying stopped. The bragging stopped. One day, while cleaning a hotel room, she found an envelope someone had left behind. She opened it and saw 200,000 naira inside. Her hands trembled. Her heart raced. For a moment, just a moment, that old voice whispered, "Take it. Nobody will know. This is your second chance." But May closed the envelope and took it straight to the hotel manager. "Someone left this in room 305, she said. The manager looked at her in surprise. "You know what? You are an honest person. Maybe we need more people like you." That night, May felt something she hadn't felt in months. Peace, not from money, not from a man, not from a body. Just from doing the right thing. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't Instagram worthy. It wasn't the life she had dreamed of. But it was honest. And in that honesty, May finally found something real. Remember, real beauty, real wealth, and real success come from character, not shortcuts. What you build with honesty may grow slowly, but it will stand forever. What you build with lies and theft will crash faster than you can imagine.